On the NBA court, the Dallas Mavericks once shone brightly thanks to the presence of a talented player, Luka Doncic. However, a trade that shocked the league was like a time bomb, dragging the team into an abyss of misfortune and triggering a series of astonishing chain reactions. During Luka Doncic's last 2 full seasons with the Dallas Mavericks, he was like a king on the basketball court, averaging an incredible 33 points, 9 rebounds, and 9 assists per game. Thanks to his outstanding performance, the Mavericks successfully advanced to the NBA Finals. For a while, the entire city of Dallas was filled with the hope of winning the championship. However, just when the fans were looking forward to the team achieving more glory, the new owner, Patrick Diant, and the general manager, Nico Harrison, made a stunning decision trading this 25-year-old superstar to Los Angeles. As soon as the news broke, public opinion erupted. This trade was regarded by many as the stupidest trade in NBA history. Hundreds of Mavericks fans took to the streets in anger to protest, strongly demanding that Nico Harrison be fired. After all, Doncic was not only the team's core scorer but also the hope for the team to win the championship in the future. His departure left the Mavericks without a leader, and the team's strength and market appeal were severely damaged. The trade of Doncic seemed to open Pandora's box, and then the team fell into the quagmire of injuries. Anthony Davis, acquired in the trade, although a star player, had significant injury concerns. After a brief period of excellent performance, he was sidelined due to injury. A left adductor strain forced him to take a long-term break, greatly weakening the Mavericks' inside strength. To make matters worse, players like Daniel Gafford and Derek Lively too also got injured one after another, leaving the team's interior defense in ruins. What was even more tragic was that Kyrie Irving was not spared either. Due to the incomplete lineup of the team, Irving had to play excessive minutes. Eventually, in a game, he landed awkwardly and got injured. The diagnosis was an ACL tear, ruling him out for the rest of the season. Irving's injury paralyzed the Mavericks' backcourt, and the team's offensive system completely collapsed. Behind all this was Patrick Diant's business calculation. Diant's Adon family is the founding family of Las Vegas Sands. His acquisition of the Mavericks was not solely for the sake of basketball. Instead, he had greater business ambitions. He hoped to use the influence of the Mavericks to legalize gambling in Texas and build a large-scale resort in Dallas, which would include a casino, a convention center, restaurants, and a new arena for the team. To achieve this goal, Diant seemed to pay little attention to the team's short-term performance. His support for trading Doncic might have been an attempt to rebuild the team to lay the foundation for future business layouts. However, his actions seriously hurt the feelings of the fans. When the team was full of injuries and had a poor record, Diant decided to raise season ticket prices, which was like adding salt to the wound and further intensifying the conflict between the team and the fans. Apart from business factors, the cultural conflict between the management and the players was also an important reason for the team's chaos. General manager Nico Harrison was a person who highly valued players' lifestyles and self-discipline. He was extremely dissatisfied with Doncic's off-court habits. In his view, some of Doncic's behaviors did not meet his requirements for team players. This cultural conflict distorted Harrison's evaluation of Doncic, thus affecting the trade decision. During Mark Cuban's era, the Mavericks were full of vitality and passion. Cuban spared no expense to provide the best treatment for the players, creating a united and positive team atmosphere. In contrast, the management methods of Diant and Harrison seemed too utilitarian. They focused more on commercial interests and ignored the inheritance of the team culture and the emotional needs of the players. The trade of Doncic not only hit the team hard in the short term, but also had a profound impact on the team's future. In the trade, the Mavericks received pitifully few draft picks, putting the team at a disadvantage in future talent reserves. In addition, Irving is likely to opt out of his contract next season, which will undoubtedly make the team's lineup more unstable. At present, the Mavericks' championship window has become extremely small. The team's core players are getting older and are constantly troubled by injuries. In the highly competitive NBA, the Mavericks are facing unprecedented challenges. If the management cannot adjust its strategy in time, regain the team's direction, the Mavericks are likely to continue to decline in the next few years. The former glory of the Dallas Mavericks has become history, and now they are in the depths of darkness. However, the charm of basketball lies in its uncertainty. As long as the team can learn from its lessons, re-examine its problems, adjust its management strategy, and strengthen player training and recruitment, there may still be a chance to get out of the predicament and achieve redemption. For the fans of the Mavericks, they still hold deep love and anticipation for the team. They hope that the team can return to the peak as soon as possible and once again show its former glory on the NBA court. All of this requires the joint efforts of the team management, coaching staff, and players to get through this difficult time together.